Welcome to the 30-day Raise Your Vibes challenge. Thanks so much for joining. I think you're gonna love it. I know that every time I do this challenge, I feel amazing, and I'm so happy to share it with you. So, there are a few things that you will require for this challenge, and I just want to go over what you need, and then we'll just get into the challenge itself. What I would like you to start with is get a journal where you can actually see your progress, right? Because it's so easy. We forget so easily how we felt before. We think we always feel so good. Once we get good, we almost like don't remember that we were not feeling good. So I would like you to just kind of like see how you progress during this challenge and where you are at now, where you are at later. So you'll need a journal. You will also need books, inspirational books like Magic of Believing, um, The Power of Now, As a Man Thinketh, like all these good books that are just like raising your vibration as well, not some kind of like a novel of about the war or something, like something that just like helps you to raise your vibes. Audiobooks, or some kind of audio as well, with something you can listen to, because we are existing in this realm and we maneuver through our senses. Otherwise, we wouldn't even know we are here if we didn't have our eyesight, our hearing, our touch, right? Our smell. So we perceive this reality through our senses. So same as we learn through our senses, and it's important to incorporate all different levels of of these information to help us shift our vibration. So it's not like we're just going to do one thing and that's going to help us. We're going to incorporate our smell, we're going to incorporate our vision, we're going to incorporate our feeling, our hearing, our touch. So we're going to kind of like tackle it from all different angles. So you'll definitely need some audiobooks, and I will make some audiobooks available on my website so you can download it and listen from there. Or maybe you already have some audiobooks from previous trainings that you just want to re-listen. It doesn't really matter what you will listen to. What's important is that you listen to something. And I would like you to also get some good organic food. That's going to be part of our shift, is to eat well, right? Because when we take care of our body, our mind feels better. When we take care of our mind, our body feels better. So it's kind of like work hand in hand. So now that you have these like four things, we will start in a journal, and I would like you to just scale yourself where you're at, right? Let's just know where this starting point is. And we're going to start with our mental energy. So in a scale from 1 to 10, where do you fall right now? So mental energy, 1 would be, feeling indifferent, tired, like thinking, overwhelmed, just wanting to shut down. 10 would be excited, enthusiastic, full of life, just like, yeah, life is amazing. So that's where 10 is. Where are you right now? Are you an 8? Are you a 9? Are you 4? Are you 2? Where are you right now? Just kind of see where you are in a scale. And then where are you with regards to your physical energy? Physical is different. Physical 1 would be, again, feeling tired, wanting to stay in bed all day, feeling heavy. 10 would be, restless, wanting to do things, cleaning, having a lot of energy. You just want to go out there and explore and do something. So that's a 10. So where are you with regards to your physical energy? And sometimes you'll see that mental and physical are very similar. Sometimes, the physical is higher, the mental is lower, right? So see, what's your pattern, right? Where you are at right now, because we're gonna shift it tremendously. And now now is the challenge. And, you know, of course, there are a few things involved in a challenge. If you do one thing, you're going to have small results. If you do three of the things in a challenge, you'll see a little bit bigger. If you do all of it, you'll see big results, right? So I would encourage you to do all of it, but you may also start just with one. You know, start with something. So the challenge itself is, you ready? You're gonna wake up early. So if you wake up, let's say at 8, wake up at 6 in the morning. If you wake up at 6 in the morning already, wake up at 4 in the morning. I'm looking for a 2-hour buffer, right? Because 2 hours is when we're gonna really put a lot of energy into changing our thinking, our vibration, our way of seeing this reality, right? So we need 2 hours in the morning. And some of you may already say, oh my God, that's so hard. Yeah, it is a challenge. It is not, I'm not saying it's gonna, just do it on its own. Like, it is a challenge. So waking up, forcing yourself, for 30 days. After that, you just do whatever you want, because you will know how you feel now, and then you'll know how you feel after 30 days. And then you'll decide, hey, do I want to continue this, or do I just want to go back to my previous way? But yes, I want you to wake up at 6 in the morning. Or if you're already waking up at 6, wake up at 4 in the morning. Or if you wake up at 3 in the morning, whatever, 2 hours before your normal wake up call. And as soon as you meditate, as soon as you wake up, I want you to start meditating. Just to kind of get a control over your body, right? Because with meditation, it's like you're training your own mind. Your mind will just want to maybe go on Facebook or just, do something. And you're going to be controlling, you're going to be training your mind. So meditation is like you sit still in a position that you like to sit, that you feel comfortable. Make sure your back is straight. You can have cross-legged, you can sit on a chair, you can sit in bed still, you can just put a pillow behind your back and just sit. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. See how your breath is. Are you breathing through one nostril, the second? Are you breathing through both nostrils? How your body's feeling. Focus on the sensations in your hands. Are your hands feeling warm? Are your hands feeling cold? Are your feet sweaty? Are they dry? Do you feel warm? Do you feel cold? Like, just kind of focus on yourself. And of course, your body will want to move maybe or shift, and you try not to. You try for those 15, 30 minutes. You don't want to be shifting your body. You want to be still. If your mind is telling you like, yeah, I'm so uncomfortable, I want to change, too bad, you're not changing. You're going to wait to those 15 minutes, 30 minutes. So set up your alarm so you know that, there is that time. As soon as you meditate, I would like you to get lemon water, warm water with lemon, just to get your body start like waking up and detoxifying, right? Then the dream book is coming. Oh yeah, that's another thing you need, is a dream book. Most of you will not have a dream book because not everyone has. Dream book is something, it's like a book of things that you'd like to manifest in this life, or you'd like to see more in this life, places you'd like to go, visit different countries, different spas, experiences. So if you don't have this book, don't worry about it. Get a photography book, or if you have an album like about birds or butterflies, anything that is just beautiful, plants, anything that just go through pages and like, wow, like nature is so beautiful, right? It's something that makes you, architecture, whatever that is for you. But if you do have a dream book, use your dream book, dig it out. Maybe some of you have it and haven't looked at your dream book for years. Maybe they just need to update the dream book. But whatever it is, look through pages and just kind of like get yourself in that mode, like, wow, it's so beautiful. I love this. And after you're done with your book, get into journaling. And I would like you to write a page of things you are feeling appreciative of. So maybe the warm bed, maybe a good dinner you had the night before, maybe just feeling okay, you're not in pain, blue sky, things that you feel appreciative of, maybe your partner, maybe your neighbor, maybe your friend, maybe a dog or cat or plants you have around the house that they're so beautiful. Whatever you feel appreciative of, just start writing and just feeling how lucky you are that you have these things in your life, how lucky you are that you can eat that way or this way, or you can have this kind of diet, or you can go and do these kind of things, whatever that is for yourself. And on a second page, I would like you to write few things that you'd like to feel more throughout the day, that you'd like to experience the feelings. Like, sometimes when you have a good meal, you just like that feeling of being full, satisfied, feeling good. Or when you travel and you have that like, wow, like wonder and excitement. Things that you'd like to experience, in the next couple of years, in the next decade, things you look forward to, kind of like put yourself like, wow, wouldn't that be experience, to go to that spa again? Or wouldn't that be amazing to go to Italy again and just, walk around the markets, or go to, Tobermory and do a hike, or go to the ocean and just walk barefoot on the beach? Wouldn't that be nice to go to a cave and just feel this coldness and just like all these crevices and little caves, and just like, wow, how amazing nature is, right? Wouldn't that be nice? So things that you'd like to see a little bit more in your life. You look forward to, you like the feeling of a massage you got lately, and wow, would that be nice to get that massage again? Or sitting in a hot tub outside looking at the stars, like, wow, that's a nice feeling. Wouldn't that be nice? So I would like you to add that into that journal. And the last thing you're going to do in your bed, because you're still in your bed, is pull out the book and read a page or two, from a book. Maybe you get like a little bit of inspiration from the book. Maybe there is a quotation that you like, and I want you to think about what you read. So if you read something, it's like, wow, isn't that interesting? I like how, how they write that, yeah, that's interesting. And maybe learn that quote, maybe write it down and just like put it on your fridge or somewhere where you can reread it. It's like, wow, that's interesting. So once you did all these things, so we are like prepping our mind, right? Because in the morning your mind is very open to be programmed, right? So we want to program it for like a happier kind of vibration, because the whole thing is about raising your vibes. But then we are moving into the physicality, right? You're getting off the bed. So you already drank your lemon water. Now you're getting up, and you start with the skin brushing. So I hope you have a skin brush. If you don't have a skin brush, you can use a very rough towel. You can use one of those gloves for exfoliating when it's dry, and you can use that. Or just get yourself a skin brush. It's they're everywhere right now, in grocery stores, in dollar stores. So it's not like it's a hard thing to buy. And brush your skin, your hands, your arms, your chest, your neck, your stomach, your legs, and you'll start feeling your body feeling energized. You'll feel this kind of like this tingling sensation. At that time, if you have any essential oils, you can put on your body, that also now involves the senses, right? So we did the body feeling. Now we want the senses, something nice that smells. And then we get dressed and go for a 15 to 30 minute walk around the block. If you live close to the park, that's even better. Go to the park, be in nature. But if you don't have nature around you, I don't want you to just drive somewhere. Like, just go around the block. And if your neighbors have a garden or a nice tree, slow down and look at the tree, admire it, connect with nature a little bit. And during the walk, what I want you to do is, often when we walk, we kind of walk and look right in front of ourselves, and just so we don't fall. What I would like you to do is get your chest out and look far into the distance, and put a little like smile on your body, on your face. You just almost like you're like faking a smile, like walking with a little smile for 30 minutes, right? 15, we could start with 15 minutes, but then work yourself up to 30 minutes. It's not about going for a long hike to go for 2 hours and just get yourself tired. It's more about programming that vibration. So when you go for a walk, I want you to bring an audio with you. So you're going to be listening now to something. So we read with the book we read, right? We wrote, so we connected the neural pathways, and now we want to listen to something. So you can get an audiobook, as I mentioned, and then listen to it while you're walking. And think about it, isn't that interesting? And say something nice to yourself, like, I'm so lucky that I get to experience the sunrise. I'm so lucky to see, the snow when everyone else is still, sleeping. Or it's so nice to see the first leaves, or it's so nice to see the flowers. Whatever season you end up doing this challenge. But right now we have winter, so we may be looking at, frosted trees or snow or frosted plants. So I want you to go for a nice walk. It's not too slow, not too fast. It's not about just getting yourself tired. It's all about, just listening and walking and having a smile on your face and looking far into a distance. Now, when you get back home, there's a little bonus that you can do. You don't have to, but I would encourage you. Put on music and dance, or exercise or stretch. You can just put one song and just do a little, woogie boogie kind of thing, like have fun, move your body, smile, just be happy. If you don't like that, you can do yoga for 30 minutes and just do some stretches, or you can do strength training with weights or with bands. Whatever you do is fine, but it's nice to do some workout. If you are, if you started in a scale for, and you were 2 out of 10 and you really don't have that kind of motivation to work out, put that workout on a side. Like, don't worry, as long as you went for a walk, that's fine. But if you started at 6 out of 10 and you do have that a little bit of energy, maybe you do want to work out, stretch, or dance. Dancing is good for us. Again, it's a sound, it's happy, we're smiling, we're looking, we're thinking we're at the party. It feels really, really good. And the last thing of the challenge is, as soon as you're done with your walk, with your workout, you can take a shower. If you're sweaty, if not, that's fine. Shower will always make you feel good, and cold shower even better. It's gonna really energize you. But that's more like an advance. You don't have to do it yet, but you could. And then have a green smoothie. So now we want to nourish, we just nourished our mind, right? Because we read something, we wrote, we appreciated, we were listening to something amazing. We looked at the photo book or dream book, we saw the pictures, made our mind full of good stuff coming into our as thoughts. And now we want to nourish our body. So our first meal should be super healthy. Green drink is the best because it's going to alkaline our body. It's a roughage. It's going to go through our system. It's going to help us to detoxify, go to the bathroom. And it's just like you feel good after those cold drinks, green drinks. So, you could make a smoothie with water, a banana, spinach leaves, kale leaves. Obviously, everything is organic. Bananas don't have to be organic, but the leaves should be organic. Because they have a thinner barrier, like avocados, bananas, they don't really have to be organic. They can be, but things like, raspberries, spinach leaves, kale leaves, they should be organic. So wild blueberries, organic blueberries, you can put and have a nice green smoothie, have that, and off you go. You can start your day. Throughout the day, I would like you to just make sure about, remember about your posture, smiling often. You can even listen to some jokes, there are so many funny comedians or something that, maybe call someone to just, exchange some ideas, maybe invite them to do this challenge with you, have like a little bit of an accountability partner. I would like to hear from you when you finish, how you felt before and after. And if you need me just as a support or just like a quick message, you've got my number, and it's part of this message. And also you can shoot me an email, just say, hey Anna, I need like a little bit of a talk for 5 minutes, then that's fine. I'll join and I'll be able to get on a call with you. Otherwise, I think the instructions are super easy. It's all about the 2 hours. All this stuff that I just said, 2 hours is more than enough to do so. Also, a bonus part of this challenge is do something nice for yourself. Get a massage. You know, it feels nice to be massaged and the lymph moving. We breathe better, you know, our muscles loosen up, our tendons, like we carry so much tension. It's winter, it's COVID, everyone is afraid what's gonna happen in the future. So we do thumbs up. Massages warm us up, open us up. Get a facial. Facials are, you know, a big massage too because it's your face, your chest, your arms, your breast. So that's a nice treatment as well. Use sauna, get to the spa, like a lot of spas are opening up right now. You know, do something nice, get a hair, you know, scalp massage, reflexology. Reflexology is so nice with essential oil. It's an amazing treatment. um, you know, any of those like bodily treatments, like do something nice for yourself at least once a week. Have some kind of a massage, a cupping. You know, a lot of traditional Chinese medicine or acupuncturists, they use cupping, and that's a really, you know, it's a cool treatment too. You know, you probably will enjoy. So I really encourage you to do something nice for yourself, and that's it. Yeah, so that's a quick instructions. I know I've explained and I added a lot of details, but really it's really simple. It's just how you start your day, keeping our posture properly, smiling, drinking lots of water, having a good morning with a smoothie, with a feeding our thoughts, our mind, feeding properly our body. And then in the spring later, we'll do a detox challenge. We'll detoxify our body, and then later maybe we'll do like a weight loss or strengthening challenge where we'll do certain things as it gets warmer. But let's start with this. I have a feeling that you will feel a lot better. If you need any ideas for books or audios, send me a message. I will share some of them on my website so you can just listen for free, or you can just get it from a library, maybe, or you already have it. But if you need ideas, let me know. I definitely recommend Your Wish Is Your Command because it's really in detail, and there's a lot of things you can do as well with the CDs. There's a lot of ideas. But anyway, that's it. So thank you so much for joining. I feel we're gonna come out on the other side feeling so good, you know, and from that feeling so good, you can now, you know, bring that good energy to your family, to your loved ones, to your friends, you know, because when it's so easy to start sinking, you know, when something goes bad, like I feel like it's like whole ship sinks. So it's important to just kind of lift yourself up a little bit, you know, especially like for me, like my whole last year was just like sinking, you know, holding the space for my dad and clients, and I'm raising a kid, 2 kids. So that takes a lot, right? And then it's like you don't even realize, it's like, holy, I'm already almost at the bottom energetically. I need to get up, right? So we need to put ourselves first, because then we start feeling good, and then we can start helping others. We can start bringing that joyful energy to the streets, to stores, you know, and people will be like, wow, what are you doing? You know, you're so magnetic, you're so excited, and you're like, wow, this is what I'm doing. Why don't you do that too? It's easy. Okay, thanks so much. Love you all. Bye for now.